Thank you very much.
You bet.
36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Thank you. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christina Shanice Woodall. This is ticket SP 1419944. One count drove while license suspended. She also has in warrant status ticket number 394001. One count no valid operator's license on person. She has two tickets in default. Ticket SP 1461021 expired plates, and ticket SP 1461021 no valid registration. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, John Brewster, P 36920, on behalf of Ms. Woodall. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir, and good morning to you, ma'am. Can you state your name for the record, please? Ms. Woodall? You on mute? No, I can't hear you though for some reason.
You can then unmute yourself again.
No? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry. All right. I see she's present today in court. If that's your client, is that your client, sir?
Yes, it is, and I know her. I can represent. That's my client. And
Okay. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, we waive a reading, stand mute, and ask for a pretrial, please, on these tickets.
Okay. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. My pretrial date is June 11th. See if that works with your calendar, counsel.
Tuesday, June 11th looks good, Your Honor.
Okay. If that works for you, counsel, I'll put it on that day. I'll set her bond at $0 personal. And then I'll take the two tickets as long as they're not in collections yet. And I don't think they are, because they look like they are 2023 cases. I'll take them both out of default and put them on the docket that day as well. Okay.
Oh, thanks so much, Your Honor. And that's
very
the morning
welcome.
docket.
On that morning docket.
Okay, great.
Yep, absolutely. Okay.
Thank you. Good seeing
You're
you.
very welcome. Oh, no problem. Good to see you too, sir. Okay.
Okay, great.
All right. You're all set. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm gonna print a both out. You know I got you.
Hello, Mr. Willis. Did the lawyer tell you to come out of the room?
No, I'm sorry. I hit a button on my Bluetooth, so I could hear you guys by mistake and it hung it up.
Okay, what room were you in? Do you know what room you were
It
in?
was just the whole room.
I'm just gonna put you into room number 7. I don't know what room you were in. Just
Okay,
go into
sorry about that.
7.
Sure.
Hello, Officer Elliot Glenn.
Yes, hello, how you doing?
Hi, what case are you here on?
I'm here for Jay Williams. It's actually an in-person court. I was calling the court beforehand. I'm going to be like 5, 10 minutes behind for the traffic.
Thank
Okay.
you. We'll see you soon, attorney, Officer Elliot Glenn.
All right, thank you.
Yes, Attorney Griffin, what's up?
Yeah, I got kicked out, booted out of everything.
Mm.
I was so if I could get co-host abilities again, and then we should be able to finish up soon. Thank you.
Mm.
Madam Clerk, Ms. Edwards. All right, Judge Taylor.
Yes, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning. We're still streaming live though, right? That's what it says.
So you needed to stop for a moment?
No, well, it's just no, I was just making sure everyone was aware. Because I was like, that's all.
I
Um,
just turned off the camera for a moment.
okay, because I'm looking for this. I have the offers from the city prosecutor. I'm just trying to get one revised offer. So do we have a city prosecutor for today?
I think so. I'll have them call upstairs and see. I think it's Shannon Walker who's gonna cover the courtroom today.
Okay. But
I'll see if,
we have one, two, three, four that are ready.
bring them out to the courtroom. Who's ever ready, bring them out to the courtroom and I'll do them.
Okay. I'll do that now. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And then I have one not on the record today that I'm gonna call. It's just for a dismissal.
Hey, you.
All right, Attorney Griffin, you ready on these individuals?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Larry Willis, I'm gonna call you first. I need you to take your hat off for a moment, though. Can you do that for me, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Larry Leon Willis Jr. This is ticket number or case number 197022332. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 1970223, count 1. Drove while license suspended. I also have ticket number 173-78080, count 1. Drove while license not valid or improper, and count 2 is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Larry Willis Jr.
Judge, my client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges for arraignment purposes.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Judge, there's a recommendation where my client will be pleading to 2 amended charges of failure to display, and the other 2 misdemeanor charges will be dismissed. He wants to avail himself of that recommendation to enter into a plea.
2 FTDs, you said?
Yes, Judge.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir, I'm going to take your attention first back to the date of November 12th of 2019. Were you in the area of Joy Road in Yosemite in the city of Detroit driving a GMC vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, it was.
All right. And also I want to take your attention to the date of July 21st of 2017. Were you driving at that time a GMC vehicle in the area of Brennan Pool Drive and Spinoza Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time, sir?
No, it wasn't.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display on 2 counts. The remaining 2 counts will be dismissed. Sir, it looks like you paid some bonds in order to get these heard before me today. Is that correct, sir?
Yes. Yes,
Paid a
ma'am.
lot of
I'm
money
on the
too,
road.
didn't
I'm
you?
trying to get back on the road.
I know. All right. So here's what I'm going to do on one of the on the ticket that you paid the $200 on. I'm gonna charge you $200, so I'm gonna apply the bond from that ticket.
Okay.
The remaining tickets, I'm going to assess a $0 fine on. So eventually you're going to get this money mailed back to you. It's gonna be mailed back to you, okay? I'm gonna release the bonds on the other
Okay.
tickets, right? But we're gonna hold the money and they'll take out any other additional fees we have that you need to take care of out of those remaining bonds. The remaining money will be mailed to you though, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, get back on that road. All right, if there's nothing further,
All right, will do.
I don't have to give them a due date because I'm gonna just have them apply the bond to it. And if I do need to put a date in, I'll have them put a date in that will allow the bond to apply. Okay.
Understood.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Willis. You have a good day. Okay.
You too. Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. All right. Tiffany Wilson. All right. And I know you have a new last name, but I'm going to call the name on the ticket that I have. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tiffany Rose, Darlene Wilson. This is U ticket 387-56617. One count of in the park after dark. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Tiffany Rose, Darlene Wilson.
Judge, this arraignment on the bench warrant, my client waits formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set aside any warrants that are out there on her behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Judge, the people have recommended a delayed sentence, a 3-month delayed sentence if my client pleads guilty. My client wants to avail herself of the recommendation and enter into a plea.
All right. If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything besides the 3-month delayed sentence in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 28th of 2017. Were you in the area of Connor and Clarepoint Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And this would have been, let me see, they usually put the time. Ooh. After the park closed, so after 11 p.m., is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
And you were in a city park after it closed, correct, ma'am?
Correct.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
All right, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the in the park after dark ticket. No, I didn't learn about that ticket until I went away to college and I learned that you couldn't be in the park after dark. I was like, for real? That's why y'all got me out here. I see that you posted a cash bond in an amount of $200. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm not gonna take all the money. I'm gonna take 100 of it though, okay? And apply it to this. That means that you're gonna get a return amount in the amount of $100. I'm gonna have you on this 3-month delayed sentence. I need you to come back in 3 months just to make sure you have no new tickets like this, and I'm going to dismiss this case, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, if there's nothing further, I'm going to see you back, looks like June 24th at,
Okay.
write that down, 8:45 a.m. via Zoom, just to make sure you don't have any new tickets, okay?
And that was 6/24?
Yep, 6/24. Yep. Okay,
Thank you.
no problem, no new money. I'm gonna apply $100 of your bond that you paid, okay?
Understood. Have a great day.
All right, you too, thank you so much, ma'am, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Diamond Washington?
Yes.
Okay, now calling the matter of the people versus, oh, she got some stuff in default. Dang. Did you know about her stuff in default that maybe we can get out? Or were you just gonna let that stay there?
I didn't know anything about the default. I told her we were only working with the things that were in on the on the docket, the misdemeanors, outstanding misdemeanors.
Okay. All right, so you have to take care of the rest of the stuff, Ms. Washington?
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'll take that into consideration. Now calling the matters of the people versus Diamond Shireen Washington. What's how you pronounce your middle name?
Janier.
Shanier, I like that. Shanier Washington.
Yeah.
This is ticket SP 1239304, count 1. Drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP 1311579, 1 count drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Diamond Washington.
Okay, Judge, I believe this is an arraignment on the bench where my client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How is she proceeding today?
Judge, the recommendation is that she would be pleading to amended charge of 1 count of failure to display. The other 2 matters will be dismissed. And she wants
All
to
right.
enter to the plea.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 8th of 2022. Were you at that time riding a Jeep vehicle or driving a Jeep vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Shiawassee Streets in the city of Detroit? Shiawassee, sorry. You said yes, ma'am?
Yes.
And was your license not valid at that time?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display a valid operator's license. The remaining 2 tickets I called on the record today will be dismissed. My fine assessed to you is going to be $0. That's because, Ms. Washington, you have these outstanding tickets that came with it that are civil infractions that you didn't take care of. And one of them has some points, okay? So, and one of the tickets is already in collection. So you need to come down here and try and figure out how you can get either on a payment plan or figure out what tickets you can take care of so that you don't have these tickets taken from your account through other checks or ways that you may get money back, okay?
Okay.
All right, on the tickets that are in default from 2022 though, if there are some late fees, I'm gonna ask my clerk to remove them for you, okay?
Okay. Thank
All right,
you.
but not on the ticket and collections. I can't, hey, that's out of my reach at that point. Okay? So I ask her to remove those late fees so that way it come down just a little bit for you, but take care of these tickets, okay, ma'am?
Okay. Thank you.
Very welcome. Have a great day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. Ms. Zachary? Ariana Zachary? Ms. Zachary?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. Do you know about all her tickets? How many are on the docket? Let me make sure.
3. I told her, we talked about 3, the ones that are on the docket.
Let me see which ones didn't make it. Okay, the more serious ones didn't make it, so we'll handle them all. I'll see what the resolution is and we'll be able to take care of it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Ariana Jakayla Zachary.
Yes.
This is ticket number, okay, 480098. This is 1 count drive while license not valid. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 12023711. Count drove while license suspended. Count 2, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. And ticket number SP 839156. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Ariana Zachary.
Okay, Judge, there's looks like we're here for three on the docket. It says three misdemeanor charges, arraignment on a bench warrant. My client waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges.
All right, I just found one additional ticket. Will you arraign her to all the tickets for me, please?
Yes, Judge. And what's the other ticket?
It's a drove while license not valid or improper. I'll take care of it based on the plea that she gives today.
Okay. Yeah, we
All right.
on all of them, she waives formal reading, stands mute to the charges, Judge.
All right. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set aside any bench warrants that may be in there on her behalf. How are we proceeding today?
Judge, the recommendation from the people, open alcohol as a driver is being amended to open alcohol as a passenger, still a 2-point offense. The driving while license suspended is being reduced to a 0-point failure to display, and the license improper ticket ending in 0981 is being dismissed. She wants to avail herself of the plea.
All right, and as a part of this plea, because I know she's receiving 2 points in pleading to that ticket, I'll dismiss the remaining 2 tickets that I called on the record that you were unaware of. Is that fair, Attorney Griffin?
Yes, it is, Judge.
All right, so at this time, Ms. Zachary, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of all of your tickets that I have in front of me. These are just misdemeanors, so if you have any open civil infractions, you still gotta take care of that. But the tickets in front of me today, I'll take care of, okay, Ms. Zachary?
Okay.
All right, if you wanna do that, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Griffin about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you? I know,
No.
they try and know. They only want to speak when they hear you speaking, and it's okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters, okay?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take your attention back to the date of July 19th of 2021. At that time, were you driving a BMW in the area of 14th and Marquette Streets in the city of Detroit?
Pastor, yes.
And while you were in that area, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Was there also open alcohol in that motor vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of fail to display, as well as the reduced charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. The remaining tickets will be dismissed. Ms. Zachary, it says it was an accident.
Yeah.
Did you get civil infraction tickets for it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much with that. You probably got failed to use due care and caution and all that. Come on, Miss Zachary. You can't do that stuff. Okay, I am gonna give you a fine on the open alcohol in the motor vehicle. Mine is usually $250. That's usually pretty standard for me. But the remaining ticket, I'll waive the cost and fines on it. How long do you need to pay that? 30 or 60 days?
30.
30 is fine? Okay.
Yes.
I'll give you until April 22nd, 2024 to have that due. Come back to court and take care of your stuff. Don't let it linger like this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna mess yourself up before you even get started. He said, Mama, I'm trying to talk to you. What are you doing? I understand. All right. You're all set though, ma'am, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. And if you have reinstatement fees, those are extra. I see that you have like 1, 2, 3 of those. So I'm gonna take this down. Let me see. 3 times 45. 45 times 3. 135. I'm gonna take it down to $200, okay? Because you gotta pay those reinstatement fees too. So that's extra money, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am, okay?
Bye.
Bye. See you later, sir. Or ma'am, I can't see you, so bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. You're all set, Ms. Zachary. He say we are all set. I'm trying to get a prosecutor for you. Just give me
No.
one second.
Judge, Actually, I just need probably the state prosecutor because it looks like
Okay,
Mr. Rodney White has two state matters all the way at the end.
okay,
Okay, and then I'm gonna talk with Miss Wade again. So I'll be back.
okay, okay. Are you ready on this one, attorney?
I am, but Judge, the city attorney is here, so might as well at
Okay,
least say something to the city
absolutely.
attorney.
Give us 1 second, Miss Wade. He needs to talk to a different attorney real quick, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Alexa. How you
Good
doing?
morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you
Yeah.
too.
Sorry it took so long this morning. I think I'm the
It's
third
okay.
person assigned. So
I know y'all have a lot of people off. It's all right. I'm patient.
Not a
thanks,
problem.
Judge.
All right. No problem.
So we can go to, let's see, what room? Any room. We're gonna go to room 1.
Would you mind moving me, please? Oh, I can. Thank you.
I made you co-host. Sorry. Just hold tight for me, Miss Wade. Put yourself on mute. I'll be with you in 1 moment, okay?
Okay.
All right.
and we are ready. Ms. Wade, I don't need to talk to you. It's a better offer, so we're gonna just move forward. Okay.
Okay.
Because instead of 3, I got it down to 1. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We don't need to talk.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Regina Wade. This is ticket number SP 1449306. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Herman Griffin, P 77169, on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, state your full name for the record.
Regina Wade.
Judge, my
All right,
client
counsel.
stands mute to the charges waived formal reading.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding today? I'm going to set aside any bench warrants that may be out there on her behalf as well.
Judge, I spoke with the prosecutor for a revised recommendation. The people are agreeing to driver's license never acquired. It's going to be amended to failure to display. The other 2 matters are being dismissed.
That's how you want to proceed today. Please raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 7th of 2023. Were you in the area of Gratiot and Connor Streets in the city of Detroit in a Dodge vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
And was your license suspended at that time, ma'am?
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display. The remaining 2 tickets will be dismissed. She ended up paying some civil infractions that went along with this ticket, as well as you have 2 tickets in collection agency. Did you know that, Ms. Wade?
No.
Oh, they got 2 tickets. It's a no valid registration and a no proof of insurance from, let me tell you.
Yeah. Is that the one for 336 and the one for 210?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
Because I had started paying the other tickets I had, and those are the last 2 besides this case. I'm just trying to get it all done.
Yep.
I need
So
my
you need
license.
I understand. You need to take care of those tickets. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on this one you just pled to today. Take care of the other things. I know. It's all right, Ms. Wade. I know you make an effort. You good. And it can be expensive once you get down. So just go ahead and take care of those other 2 tickets. I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on this ticket.
Okay.
You okay? It's all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So take care of those tickets and then you'll be all set. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay. You're getting closer.
Okay.
You're getting closer. All right.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
You too. All right. Bye-bye, ma'am.
Oh my
Aw,
goodness.
it's all right, Miss Wade.
So I talked about the things in the bottom. He said he'd be here to get them sure. And never come.
It's fine. I'm gonna take a shower. Attorney Griffin, what's up?
Just let you know, I'm just waiting on the state prosecutor.
Okay. Yep, we sent out the email. So we waiting for them to come in as soon as they can. If they don't come in soon, if they're playing to enough cases on the whatchamacallit. Oh,
He said he'll be shortly.
it's on shortly. Just give him a moment. Let me
Not a
call this
problem.
matter though. I just need you to stand in for me, okay?
Not a problem, Judge.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Latoya Walker. This is ticket SP 1504985. Count 1, fraudulent false insurance information. Count 2 of that same ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Can you state your name for the record, please, counsel?
Carmen Griffin, P77169 on behalf of the defendant.
All right. And I'm going to waive the defendant's appearance today. She did come into the court yesterday. She was unaware of her court date that she missed the previous day. But when she came into court, she presented the court with valid documentations from Cure Auto Services for a vehicle with the same VIN number as both of these tickets that is valid from October 18th, 2023 until April 18th of 2024. So do you have a motion at this time, counsel?
Judge, we would ask the court to consider dismissing the matter for compliance.
Seeing that she is in compliance, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And then Judge, just to I guess get us both ready for the other matter. I'm counting them now, just to let you know, for Mr. White.
He has 35 tickets on my docket.
Okay. And do you have the offer in front of you?
No. So if you send it to me, that would be very helpful.
Okay, I printed it off. I'm just trying to make sure. There's so many, so
I know. Don't worry. You know I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm looking at them and I'm counting them all now. So as soon as the prosecutor's here, I'll talk with them and then I'm gonna speak with my client now.
Okay.
Attorney Griffin, um, look for, Judge Taylor.
Attorney Griffin, she stepped out for a minute.
Okay, thank you. I'll be back in
You're
a few.
welcome.
I'll go back to
Okay.
the room, and the prosecutor has checked in, right?
Nope, he said he'll zoom in shortly, but he hasn't zoomed in right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ms. Edwards? Madam Clerk?
I don't know if anyone's in the courtroom, Mr. Griffin.
Okay. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I will. We are
Hey,
Miss Edwards.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I did speak with the prosecutor. We're ready. I was just trying to see the potential fine, but I'm sure the judge it'll be fine. So, but we're ready.
not the state prosecutor.
Say it again, Miss Edwards.
You talking about the state prosecutor or the city prosecutor?
No, I already talked to the state prosecutor. So I'm saying we're ready on the
Oh,
Rodney White.
so he didn't zoom in? How did you talk?
No, he zoomed in and then I put him in a breakout room and I talked to him and
Oh,
then
okay, good. Okay, so the judge stepped out. So when she gets back, I'll let her know that you're ready for Rodney White.
okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Mhm. Alexa, you back?
Good morning. I just talked to Officer Elliot Glenn. He said there's an in-person trial today. Let me see where I left that. It's on, it was at 9:30 at Jacob Williams.
Okay, I know I didn't speak to the defendant, and I don't think the defendant checked in.
Oh, perfect. I think he just left. But okay, well that's easy. I was gonna say we do have video. I don't think anybody's shared. I just saw it today. I don't think anybody's shared it, so I assume we can't do it today anyway. But
Okay, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, he didn't show up.
okay, I'll go. Good morning.
The defendant is here along with the officer.
Oh,
And
it is?
attorney,
Oh.
that's his attorney.
Oh, he has a retained attorney. Okay.
Okay, they're in person?
Yes.
Awesome. I'll come down.
Okay. Attorney Griffin?
Yes,
Okay, the judge is back. Do you want to bring out Rodney White?
yes, I'll bring him out right now. He's not, I'm gonna have to go in and pull him out because he's not accepting the prompts. Okay, I see it.
It's all right. I'm just close out all the rooms.
Okay.
All right. Mr. White?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rodney Kawan White Jr. This is ticket SX 4131560. Count 1, drove unregistered vehicle. Count 2, motor vehicle, no insurance, operate without security. Ticket SP 1435977. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1435829. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket SP 1422506. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1346377. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1298167. Count 1, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1298157. Count 1, improper plates. Ticket SP 1291047. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 128066961. Allowing litter on public or private property. Ticket SP 1280688. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1259523. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1259521. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1232348. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 416006. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1157621. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, improper plates. Ticket number SP 1085328. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1073146. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Attorney Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. My P number is P77169. Sir, state your full name for the record.
Rodney Kawan White Jr.
All right, Judge, these matters are scheduled for a pretrial. The recommendation is for guilty pleas to 5 failure to displays, 10 improper plates, 2 allowing, 1 matter, I believe it's like littering on public property. I believe that's also a guilty plea. We're requesting that the court consider allowing my client to do a no contest plea. For a lack of full recollection. He's not contesting the charges. And he wants to avail himself of the recommendation. It's just because there's so many cases. We would have to consider the number.
You said he's pleading to 5 FTDs?
5 FTDs.
Okay.
10 improper plates.
Okay.
2 allowings.
Okay.
And then there's the ticket ending.
The littering ticket. Okay, I had that one. All right, sir. If you want to take advantage of this offer today, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney? That would have been Mr. Griffin about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for these no contest pleas today, sir?
No.
All right. And you understand that a no contest plea is just like a guilty plea, only your attorney has said that since there's a numerous amount of tickets, it may be difficult for you to recover or recall all the matters that that happened. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. So it's going to be entered into the system, though, you understand, as a guilty plea. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you taking this no contest plea of your own choice, sir?
Yes.
Are you taking this no contest plea, understanding that you're going to give up your rights that you have to have a bench trial? That's a trial by me, or a jury trial. That's a trial of 6 peers of the city of Detroit in these matters. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, is it okay if I read from the tickets to establish a factual basis for each one of these tickets?
Yes, Judge. And we shall stipulate to the 4 corners of each ticket.
Thank you so much. So at this time, reading from the ticket SP 128066961 is the offense date of November 21st of 2021. Mr. White was in the area of Lasher and Keeler Streets in the city of Detroit in a Chevy vehicle and did litter from that vehicle. On the date of March 7th of 2020, Mr. White was in the area of Vaughn and West McNichols Road in the city of Detroit in a Chevy vehicle, and he did so while his license was suspended and while that vehicle had improper plates. On the date of May the 19th of 2020 in the area of Evergreen and Finkel, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle with expired plates, as well as no car insurance on the vehicle at that time. On the date of January 28th of 2021, you come in the area of Plymouth and Burt, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle and failed to display a valid operator's license, as well as had improper plates on that vehicle. You come up. On the date of July 31st, 2021, in the area of Evergreen and West Auto Drive in the city of Detroit, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle and had a suspended license, as well as the vehicle had no insurance on it at that time. Date of October 9th, 2021, in the area of Braille and Pilgrim Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. White was in a Chevy vehicle, which had improper plates on it at that time, as well as no car insurance. On the date of October 9th, that same date, time, and area, he also did not have a valid driver's license. On the date of November 23rd of 2021, in the area of Lasher and Keeler Streets in the city of Detroit. Mr. White was in a Chevy vehicle and was driving that vehicle while his license was suspended and while it had improper plates on it as well. On the date of December 15th of 2021, in the area of Kendall and Pearson Streets in the city of Detroit, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle that had no insurance on it at the time. On the date of January 6th of 2022, in the area of Burt Road and Schoolcraft, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle that had improper plates on it at the time. On the date of June 12th of 2022, in the area of Plymouth and Fielding Street, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle that had a license, while his license was suspended, as well as he had an unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Let me count real quick. Eight. I just need to do one more. And the date of January. Oh, let's do this one because this is a 23 case. The date of February 24th, 2023, in the area of Burt Road and West Auto Drive in the city of Detroit, Mr. White was driving a Chevy vehicle, which had improper plates, as well as he failed to display a valid operator's license. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
That's so stipulated, Judge.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to fail to display 5 counts, 10 counts of improper plates, and 2 counts of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive reduced, as well as a littering ticket. Mr. White, this is ridiculous. All these tickets.
Yeah, they was messing with me.
I mean, I see sometimes, let me tell you what happened, because I had to tell somebody
This
this
is
the
all
other
in the
day
same
too.
area.
Exactly. And let me tell you why, because I told somebody this yesterday. So when you drive past one day and you don't have a valid license, when they stop you and they see you a day or two later, what you think they're going to stop you and ask?
I'm going home from work.
Mr. White, no. What they going to stop and ask you? Because listen, you are not supposed to drive if you don't have no license. Like, those are the rules. I'm sorry, I didn't make them. I'm just a part of it, right? But those are the rules. So it doesn't become harassment. They're just checking to make sure. Because let me tell you something, Mr. White. If you get in a car crash and you kill somebody, guess what they're going to say? That they watched you drive past them all these times without a license. And everybody blaming everybody. Oh, it was them, it was them, it was them, it was them, it was them. But it was you. So they checking to make sure you got a license, because at this point in time, and then come to court when you get your matter, so that you don't have to keep coming, so that you don't let them pile up like this, right? He don't care. I'm gonna care just as much as him, Mr. Griffin. I should do $200 on every single ticket.
I will say, Judge.
I'm not Attorney Griffin.
He's
because I have compassion. I know.
I'm on probation for y'all as well.
Well, that's what I was going to say. He's in.
Hold on, Attorney for what? Attorney Griffin.
He told me he's in front of Judge King. He said for a felony matter.
Okay.
So, and I believe this is probably part of his probation to resolve all his.
That makes sense. Thank you. Because I'm like, dang, why we come all of a sudden to the court to try and resolve these? That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me see something.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Did you file bankruptcy, sir?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's civil infractions. Okay. I'm trying to think about what would be fair at this point in time. On a littering ticket, that's definitely $200.
What was the problem with the bankruptcy?
Nothing. We just so in the system we can see it kind of handled all of your civil infractions. So I was trying to
Oh
see
yeah,
what was.
I'm sorry, but yeah, it kind of got my license back. That's kind of why I was really tripping about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we were just trying to figure out if it was correct or not. Because then the civil, I take that into account when I'm thinking about my fine. Like if you owe civil infractions, but they're all under that title. So, and you still owe some money for probation. Is that correct too?
Yeah, yes. I just gave them some money last week.
You said what?
So I just sent them 100 last week.
Okay. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do 200 on the littering ticket. And then on 4 tickets, I'm gonna do $100 a piece. It's a hefty fine, but that's because you got all these tickets. All right, I'll give you time to pay though. So, or put yourself in a payment plan so that you can be able to try and take care of some of this, okay?
I'd appreciate it.
That's like $700. I was trying to keep it under 1,000 for you. All right, so I'll give you until you're gonna put yourself in a payment plan. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you until April 20, May 20th. May 20th to get yourself in a payment plan because usually you're gonna ask for a certain amount of money down as well. So you're gonna have to come in with money to help pay on it. I didn't touch any of the tickets that are civil infractions, so you may want to ask them how that's going. But I do see the denotation of what we discussed about those tickets. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right. There's nothing further. You're all set with this matter. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge. You have a great day.
You're welcome. You have a great day too. Attorney Boffman, you here? Y'all ready for me to cut? What we doing on this today?
Here, Your Honor, are you addressing Jacob Williams' case?
Yes, I am about to.
I know. Forgive me. I have been in contact with Mr. Williams, and in fact, was on my way in this morning when I found the ROA indicated someone else was the attorney of record. I am, and I'm happy to proceed by way of Zoom if there's no objection from any of the parties. Otherwise, I'm going to need 20 minutes to get there.
How do you want to move?
You have to, I'm just covering, Your Honor, so there is video.
I know, and they were supposed to all have, so let me play the hearing from last time, because I queued it up. I queued it up from last time.
Appointed.
Okay. I mean, but before you make your way down here, Attorney Boffman, are you ready to proceed? They not, nobody ready to proceed. What date in July? Give me a date in July. I can't do this anymore. It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry, Mr. Williams. Yes. You know, I'm trying to figure out when I can fit it in on my docket. My bench trial, my regular bench trial days are July 1st.
And we could go forward today, Your Honor. The issue is, I accept Attorney Hoffman's statements about the link expiring. The evidence program we use is very finicky and it's difficult. The links do expire. I can't personally share it with him. I have to go upstairs and have our clerk do it. So there will be this lag time. And I don't know that it would be fair to ask him to try to watch it that quickly and come in, but people could go forward today, Your Honor.
I have to do the street outreach court program at 2 o'clock. Can we make it happen before 2 o'clock?
Your Honor, it's already almost there.
I think we can.
I'm so sad right now.
I don't know if Attorney Mason ever discussed deals, but we'd be willing to offer it open in tax passenger.
That's the standard. I think he doesn't want it. It's for some reason. I can't remember why, but that was always been the offer. And he doesn't want it, trying to do something. I can't remember what it is. When does Attorney Mason come back? I can't remember.
She's back, I believe, next Friday.
Close. Is everybody doing tomorrow?
I'm ready for tomorrow, Your Honor. I'll be in person on another matter in the 36th District Court. I can appear first thing with the defendant.
Okay. If we have the officer available, Your Honor, I'll be available. If not me, then my supervisor or another prosecutor.
Is what? I don't even, if it is heavy, we just gonna have to work through it. I think I'm outdone right now. I can't facilitate anymore. Like, the dates go.
Your Honor, I'm happy if they just give me a time to review the videotape in the morning and give maybe 5-10 minutes for my client and I to digest the information contained on that. We'll be ready for trial.
I'm gonna do the email request right now. I'm gonna CC you, me, and Troy.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, what tomorrow look like? Can you come back tomorrow, Mr. Williams? At 10 a.m.? Sorry, officer. Let's make it, because I want to make sure that I'm not still sitting in this docket when we do it. 11, 10:30.